Hi there, if you're watching this video, you're part of the pilot collaboration between the Unity Asset Store and Sinespace, the virtual world platform and asset store partner. In September, we started work migrating content from the Asset Store into Sinespace, converting packs of game content into in-app purchases for consumers. We've now released a launch inventory of your amazing assets. This video shows what we have done and answers questions about what to expect next. You'll get an email shortly from us with your username and a temporary password so you can log in World and see your content, and so that you can log into our creator dashboard to monitor ongoing sales and to cash out. To go in World, download the viewer at our website sine.space/download. When you're in World, using the account we have set up for you, you will see that your assets are in your own personal inventory, and they're also in the public store. End users can now buy the content in World using our in-world currency gold. When they buy, you get paid in gold, and then we buy that gold back from you. You can also log in with the same account at curator.sine.space to see your creator dashboard. Here you can see a list of all the items uploaded, and you can see real-time sales information. This is also where you request a cash out as your sales grow. In your email from us, you will also get a link to a Dropbox folder where you can download all your product files to Unity. You can see how we've set them up with our components, whether that's for vehicles or furniture items or characters, and you can see the virtual goods component, which is how we've published the content to our store. In total, we've processed about 10,000 items in the pilot. Over the coming year, we'll be adding hundreds of thousands more items, turning Sinespace into the biggest virtual toy box in the world. Each item has been set up so that end users can easily find it in the store, make a purchase, and then use the item in World as part of their own outfit, a region they're building, or part of a game they're playing with friends. It's been a real pleasure seeing this content come through. It is full of creativity, imagination, and craftsmanship, and we're very excited to hear your feedback. Over the rest of this video, I'll run through some FAQs. Have you processed all my content? Not necessarily. In the pilot program, we've processed at least something from everyone who signed up. In total, we've done about 10,000 items. Some of the bigger creators, we're still processing their content, so more of your content will go into the store over the coming weeks and months if we haven't done everything already. What volume of sales should I expect? We're processing content now ahead of a public launch in the spring of next year. Before that, you should expect to see a trickle of sales from our early adopter community. As we roll out next year, you should expect sales to grow significantly. We just hired Al King to be our VP of Marketing, and his role is to brand Sinespace and oversee the public launch. Al has a 30-year track record at the top of the game industry, holding positions including Director of Consumer Marketing at Electronic Arts, European Marketing Director at Medway Games, and most recently, Global Brand Director at Wargaming.net. He is building the global launch plan for Sinespace now, and your content is at the centre of those plans. If you want to know more about the public launch, feel free to reach out to Al or to our community team. How do end users buy the content? Our end users buy gold inside Sinespace, that's our in-world currency. This gives them a balance to purchase your products from the store. They access the store through the shop button in the main menu bar in World. Gold sells for $1 for 100 gold. You'll see your own gold balance go up as sales come in. You can spend the gold in World if you want to, but probably you will want to cash it out for real money, which you can do by requesting a cash out at curator.sine.space. It's important to note that the end users buying your products only get a copy in-world. They're not getting any source files and no rights to use the intellectual property outside of Sinespace. Where is my store in-world? If you search the store for your brand name, you'll find all your content. You might need to browse the different product categories. What do I do if I find broken content? If you log in and test some of your content and something isn't working as you'd expect it to, let us know and we'll fix it right away. How is pricing set? So far, we've taken pricing directly from your original asset store packs, dividing content up and creating individual prices that are a function of the pack price. For most content, that fits with our experience of reasonable pricing for virtual goods sold to end users. There are some items that we think are probably a bit overpriced and might generate more revenue if the price is brought down to the same range as other content in Sinespace. If we do think that you could generate more revenue by modifying your price, we will reach out to you directly and explain why and give you a recommendation. In the end, the decision's entirely yours, but we're happy to offer our guidance based on our past experience. How are updates and customer services handled? You do not need to update anything or interact in any way with the end users, but you might want to. They're buying your content and they're learning your brand, and we hope that as we grow, they will be a big revenue generator for you. If you grab the Dropbox folder from the Unity packages we've uploaded, you will see each individual product has something called the virtual goods component on it. There is a product ID referenced there. If you wanted to improve or update an item, you can do so just by making the change in Unity and resubmitting the virtual good. Just be aware that when you do that and you push it to the live servers, you'll be updating all the versions that your customers already own. What can I do to increase sales? Firstly, it's important to note that you do not need to do anything. We will market to consumers, we will do the customer services, and you cash out. But Sinespace is a virtual world for creators and end users, and many of our existing community of creators do want to build brand profile with end users and enjoy being part of our community. If you do want to get more involved, you could consider the following options. You could set up a showroom in World. You could add more value to your existing content, perhaps by increasing the number of animations attached to a seat. You could create something interactive with your content or collaborate with someone else in our community to build any number of different types of games or other virtual applications. And of course, you're welcome to come in World and meet the community team and the developers who built Sinespace and have been working on your content.